from the under renovation Vista Theater nearby Burbank, California. This is the annual Film vs. Film Awards. I am your host, 12-time nominee, no wins, Quinn Boys, and I am just honored to be in the same category as my co-host. You know him, Leonard Smith Jr. What's up, Leonard?
Oh, what's going on? It's your host, Leonard Smith Jr. We are coming from you live from John Morant's Instagram Live.
Yes.
And man, it is a time. All right.
Yeah.
I am wearing my bulletproof vest. Hopefully you are.
We've checked our firearms at the door.
We have checked our firearms.
We've checked our firearms.
We've checked our firearms.
Other people may still be strapped.
Listen, we know people get a little angry.
Yeah.
You know, tempers flare
Yeah.
because it's award season, baby.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are clamoring for that statue.
Well, that's right. We always give out a special personalized award. Each time we do this show, it changes. And unfortunately, we don't have it here with us
not here with
tonight.
us.
The awards, as always, in typical FVF award show fashion, we will mail them to the winners later.
Mail them to the winners. The sculptor is still working feverishly
On
day
the-
and night
Yeah.
on this statue.
We've got Giuseppe working on it now. It's going to be beautiful. But
Yes.
Leonard,
I've seen a few Snapchats.
you made the design for the
Yes.
the statue this year, as you do every year. Can you describe for the audience what it might look like?
Well, first of all, it didn't look like anything that I threw out there, so that's why it's still in the process.
Okay, not a good start.
Not a good start. You know, I was hoping, what does a person want more than anything? You know, they want a couple of sanitary napkins, right? Moist towelettes.
Okay.
You're at a barbecue, your fingers get barbecuey, they get greasy, they
Yeah.
get salty. You don't want to lick them off. It's a different world. You know,
Yeah.
2019, I'm sucking my fingers in front of everybody, okay? It's 2023. You can't do that anymore.
I still do it, and I feel like a Neanderthal every time. I
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. So I want it at the bottom of the base
Sure.
of the statue, of the award.
A bunch of sanitary napkins.
A bunch of sanitary napkins. Okay,
Okay,
but I
good.
wanted them in a gold encased where they come out. But apparently that was an issue.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But on top of that, I wanted a picture of Tom Cruise jumping on a couch. All right.
Mm.
And when I said a picture of Tom Cruise jumping, I wanted like a golden etched photo of a Polaroid
Mm-hmm.
of Tom Cruise jumping on the couch, sitting atop of the moist towelettes.
Okay.
This was not achieved.
Giuseppe couldn't make that work.
Giuseppe could not make it work. He actually made an actual physical Tom Cruise jumping on the couch. And it looked beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It looked great.
Just not what we'd asked for.
Just not what we had asked for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I think people we had a lot of Tommy Cruise in this season of Film versus Film, more than we anticipated.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I think people will love it. I'm imagining
Some people might say he was the MVP of this season. I would not, personally.
I'm imagining a sculpted gold couch and then a little spring going into the Tom Cruise figurine butt so that he's always kind of bouncing up and down. Is that what it's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
look
what
like?
was crazy about it is he was holding a phone, and on the phone, John Morant was holding a gun.
Oh, he's live streaming Jaws' latest
Yeah.
gun incident.
Yes.
That's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good.
Is it true, Leonard, that in the spirit of our final prompt of the season, the gold structure statue is going to be inflatable with helium and bounce like a basketball?
Don't give away all my secrets.
Okay.
Let's get into these awards.
We'll see once we give these out. Leonard, I just have a question before we start. You're looking very sharp.
Thank you.
This is the first FVF award that we've been able to show with video. Thank
Yes.
you to everyone watching. I think we both look great. But
think
does
we
it
both
look
look
like I've done a ton of cocaine before we started?
It looks like you're an adolescent boy who's been left home alone and may have a prostitute come while you're also doing cocaine.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. I just wanted to make sure it didn't look, because I've only done a little bit of cocaine.
You got a Tom Cruise look going about you right now.
Thank you, man.
I know I called you great value Ben Affleck one time.
You called me, I look like I could play Superman on a CW show.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Which is a strong compliment, but I wondered why you had to curve
That's
it.
a good one.
It's just saying.
I was in roast mode. Sorry, I was doing roast battle and I was in roast mode, which I'm doing again.
It was 95% a compliment. I
Yeah.
felt like the CW thing was a little bit of it, but
I'm
you
thinking
know.
by the time this comes out, this might come out before my roast battle. So see me at roast battle June 15th at Jam in the Van.
And if it comes out after, well, tough titties.
Tough titties.
We're gonna
it's
get,
actually June 16th.
we're gonna get right down to these awards.
Let's get to
We've got
before
no
we get
time
these
to
words,
waste.
I'm gonna have to take these off because my eyes hurt.
Let's go.
Oh. Plus, I need to see these winners.
That's
names.
right.
What's our first? What's
Well,
our first category?
We've got the famous envelope here. It's got the winners of all of our awards in it tonight. This, as always, our winners have been chosen not by myself, not by my co-host, but by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association.
As always.
We're very grateful to them.
And I just want to say, for a lot of people, a lot of our listeners, they did not believe the envelope was real. Okay?
Really?
I had a lot of comments. I had a lot of DMs about how the envelope was fraudulent. It was fake. We were just ruffling pieces of paper together and making up the choices.
We would never do that.
Never happened.
Suck it, haters, okay? This
It's
is a real
real.
envelope. I've got to say about the Hollywood Foreign Press, I know that they didn't make us say this, but we forgive them. The years of racial injustice and the idea that you could kind of trade status for awards, we believe they're going to be better, and we forgive them wholeheartedly, and we endorse everything they do in the future, right, Leonard?
Yeah. We're over Oscar So White. You know, I actually, while I was playing golf with Stephen Root. And,
Who is that?
He is a great character actor.
Oh, okay.
Great character actor. And Dermot Mulroney, which I, for the life of me, could never pronounce his name right or knew who he was. I always thought he was Dylan McDermott, Dylan, whatever it is, Dermot Mulroney. He told me an interesting stat.
Oh, interesting.
That out of the, like, it was like when everybody was talking about Oscar So White in 2019 or 2018 or something, the previous maybe 15 years, the man who won best male leading
Best actor?
best actor had blue eyes. 14 out of the 15 had blue eyes.
Interesting.
And the only person who didn't have blue eyes was Denzel Washington. Oscar So Blue. Wow.
Can I ask what eye color Dermot Mulroney is?
Brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
So he was looking out for number one.
Yeah, he was.
like-
who else is going to look out for
It's not Oscar So White. It's Oscar So Blue.
Yes. Oscar So Blue.
He's trying to get on the other side of that ledge. Hey, listen, white actors with brown eyes, we've been struggling too.
Yeah, they have been, apparently.
Leonard, I'm going to let you pick the first award. This
Okay.
is, in many ways, the most coveted award that we've got. It is Best Film.
Best
Now,
Film.
these are obviously from the picks from this past season, season 6 of the Film versus Film Awards. All of our films are eligible, even the losers. But there's only one winner. And Leonard, you're going to announce that to us now.
This is a momentous occasion. Best film. And there's only one piece of paper in there with the name.
It's definitely not a lot that you're picking through randomly.
And it is Adam's Family Values.
Adam's Family Values.
Adam's Family Values,
Congratulations to Adam's Family Values. Here, I'll take that.
Thank
just so
you,
it's
thank
not
you.
Put back in.
You know, that was my pick. Therefore, I should have been able to eat it.
Oh, you want it?
No, I'm good. Adam's Family Values. Wow.
Coming
You know,
from out. Yep.
I mean, what bad can you say about Adam's Family Values? Not
Nothing.
much.
A delightful film from
Joan Cusack,
1994, I think.
Yeah, she was ahead of her time with the killing of the husbands. And, you know, I actually saw there is a real woman who was killed like 4 or 5 of her husbands. And she finally got arrested.
Black Widow.
Yeah, she like tried to kill her last one and he didn't go down, you know, and she finally got caught. But Adam's Family Values, you know, we love Christina Ricci.
We love Christina Ricci.
We love Native Americans.
love Native Americans.
Yeah,
Strange thing to, but we do.
we do. We do.
We do.
I watch Reservation Dogs.
Okay. I'm
know.
looking forward to Killers of the Flower Moon.
There you go.
Well, congratulations to Adam's Family
If there's
Values.
always going to be a good, there's always got to be a bad.
Gotta be a bad.
yin to the yang.
Leonard, talk about the worst films. Talk about some of the films that are nominated while I go get some water.
Yeah. You do that because you really, we really chew that. So you know we have a lot of options. Adam's Family Value obviously can't be one of the worst films because it's the best film according to the Hollywood Foreign Press, and
Also because I'm eating it.
also because you're eating it.
So it's not
But,
gonna be
you
called
know,
again.
I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of we got Top Gun Maverick. We've got Wet Hot American Summer. We've got Independence Day.
Here's a good question. What's a film that you would be outraged to find picked
Now,
as
see,
the worst film?
This is where I'm a little interested because a lot of these movies were great movies.
I don't think we had too many stinkers, but I remember you
mean,
specifically not liking Out of Sight.
Okay, yes, but the number one stinker in my book, Scooby-Doo.
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 Why you got to pick on that dog?
Come on,
Leonard?
man. That dog needs to be put down. All right?
That dog has been bringing joy to families for over
Not that
45
dog.
years.
That's a different dog. That ain't my Scooby.
That's CGI
That's not
monstrosity.
my Scooby.
All right, give me the
All right.
envelope. Let's settle this. My jacket is. I'm like T-Rex arming everything here. I'm just gonna roll these up to really do the
really risky business.
Tom Cruise in the 80s. Look here. The pick for worst film selected in the season 6 of the Film versus Film Award. I'm just going to throw it out here. It's not multiple.
Season 6 of the Film versus Film Awards.
Congrats
a
to
lot
us.
of people said we weren't going to make it.
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
This really bums me out. Blazing Saddles.
What?
The worst film that we picked?
You know, we were
Blazing Saddles might be the best film. That's my movie that HFPA is coming after.
We just talked about how the Hollywood Foreign Press was trying to make a new turn a leaf of the leaf.
That's why, because
it's pretty racist.
Because of their racism.
They're
trying to
counteract it by taking down Mel Brooks.
I'm so angry. I'm going to eat this. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
You don't have to eat them.
I don't. It's good. I haven't had anything today.
Well, I feel really bad for our only a winner. Our first movie of the season, the first winner of the season is my
win. They're coming after my first win of the season, on which I built my successful victory campaign. Shame on you, HFPA. I am so upset that I endorsed all your future actions before we started doing this. And I'm already out.
So I didn't get the script. I know the script got sent to me multiple times, but I didn't pay attention.
That's right. You never do. It's part of your charm.
It's part of my charm. Are we doing film? Are we going to guests? Are we talking about guests?
We are sticking with film, Leonard, but now it's not about the movies themselves. It's about the prompt for which they were picked.
The best pick. Okay,
so
that's what I thought.
We've got you reading now, Leonard. What you're going to read from that famous envelope is you're going to tell us the best pick made. Well, the prompt will come with the pick.
I was a little confused because most awards show they save the bigger awards for the end.
Not us.
Not at film.
We're like a newspaper.
We start
a newspaper article. We go top information at the front, and then all the way at the bottom is shit you don't need to know.
Shit you don't need to know. So we are going to be picking the best pick.
Best pick
of the season.
That's right.
The best pick of the season. And you know what? Here it is. Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. Oh my goodness. Tom Cruise, most recent film, made $1.5 billion, did not get you the win.
Saved the movie industry.
Perhaps the biggest upset of our season.
I feel like Hollywood Foreign Press is just rubbing this in my face.
Or do you think they're trying to...
they're rubbing it in my nose.
They're rubbing your nose in it?
They're rubbing my nose in it.
I was going to say, if viewed a different way, they're like, Leonard, a strong black man. We're trying to get behind your pick, which blew up in your face. Shout out to Lur for picking my film, Minority Report, by giving Leonard the win he should have gotten 2 weeks ago. Maybe that's it?
That win would have won me the season.
It would have, yeah.
Okay, Hollywood Foreign Press.
Yeah. Instead,
you're like, all right, let's just kick a black man while he's down. Yeah. Let's just call Blazing Saddles the worst movie.
Yeah.
Let's just rub it in his face that he lost. Top Gun Maverick. Or maybe Tom Cruise has something to do with this.
Oh, interesting. Very possible.
Pretty powerful.
You look pretty upset. Are you going to eat that one, Leonard? Oh, he's eating it. We're establishing a new bit.
Oh, God.
I thought you were going to say no, and then I was going to eat it. But thank you for taking that one. All right. You know what's good about these?
Yeah.
You can have some of my water if you want.
I've got my own water.
Is that you can tell the ink's not fully dry. Okay. Well, if you chose the best pick, then that leaves for me, of course, the worst pick of the season.
Oh, my God. I just swallowed paper.
You don't have to eat anymore. It's got essential inks and roughage. The worst
I've
pick.
swam in Lake Lanier. Eating little paper's not going to hurt me.
The worst pick of season 6 of the Film versus Film Awards. If there's a best pick, there's got to be a worst. Gone Girl. Why are they coming after my wins?
Yes, that bitch should have went to jail.
Did you get together with HFPA on this? Gone Girl's a good movie.
Should have went to jail.
What's wrong with Gone Girl?
We all know I love David Fincher.
Why is
David Fincher? You're my guy. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
Worst pick?
Worst pick. It's a
Good
winning
for her.
So the best pick was a losing pick, and the worst pick was a winning pick. It's almost as if this is random.
I feel like the Hollywood Foreign Press Association is making a mockery of the Film versus Film Awards, and I don't appreciated Hollywood Foreign Press.
We don't like this at all.
We don't like it.
We demand to be taken seriously.
You know what? I think we go up there. We riot. Mm-hmm. We picket. We maybe even break in.
Okay.
We recount the votes.
I like this energy.
We take back the steal from Top Gun Maverick. Lur Bartleshees, you're going down.
It's because you didn't pronounce his name right at the beginning of the episode.
I did pronounce it right.
I know. We had to ask him. Hey, man, it's a confusing name to say. And if he held that against you, shame on him. But I was glad in that moment that you always intro the guests.
Yes.
I'll tell you what Lur is probably not going to win based on his voting history is our next category, which we're going to need from you. We do it every time.
If Lur wins this, I'm going to be upset. Okay.
You're going to be upset?
Very upset.
Well, let's hope he doesn't.
We're talking about our guests now.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about our guests. We got to talk about the best one first.
We had so many good guests. Let's just talk for a moment about all the guests we had.
Well, we had Aquadanzo, who you did not see, but you heard.
But you heard him.
You heard him.
We had Maxine Garcia from the band Fime, lovely guest. Just got engaged. Good for her.
Oh, just got engaged. Congrats. Nick Costanza, great guy.
Yep.
You know,
helped us not sound like idiots talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Man.
And
Most
Scooby-Doo.
informed guest we've probably ever had.
Perhaps a low bar, but he still cleared it.
We had Kyle Lehner.
We had. Trying to think in order. We had the lovely Ellery Smith. And the blazed Stony McBlaze.
Stony McBlaze. Wow, he watched the wrong fucking movies.
Wrong two movies.
Yeah, we had to wait a whole week.
But that's his charm.
That's his charm.
Who else? Let's round out the group. We had Crystal Bublin.
Crystal Bublin.
So much fun.
So much fun.
Very knowledgeable about the 90s. Put me in my place.
Impassioned speech giver.
Very impassioned speech giver.
This shows the power of movies, you know? Mm-hmm. When she's feeling down, she just breaks out that Independence Day speech. And it was very funny. I love that Independence Day speech moment. Well, can we bring up that Independence Day? Yeah. Let's bring up that moment.
Let's look at that.
Like if I'm having a hard time or if I'm being like pseudo motivational, I will absolutely be like, we will not go quiet into the night.
We will not go quietly into the night.
We will not vanish without a fight.
We will not vanish without a fight.
Today is the day we celebrate our Independence Day.
The moment when Crystal was like, every time I'm feeling down, I just recite this speech. Quinn's face.
Like if I'm having a hard time or if I'm being like pseudo motivational.
In that moment, he truly knew he lost the episode.
You're like close up on me and play the like losing prices, right? That was me going like, oh shit, we got 50 more minutes until she tells me I picked the wrong movie.
It was like towards the end of the episode, so it was still good. But I was like, let's go. It was the start of my comeback, which was faltered.
We had
Lur Bartleshees.
Lur Bartleshees, our lovely guy, and then rounding out the group, Janine Hogan. She knows ball. She's a b-baller.
B-baller
from way back when. Tiny Hogan.
Tiny Hogan.
A ton of great guests, but only one is the best.
Only one
Leonard.
can be the best. And let's see who the best guest is. I am picking. There's only one slip in here. Okay, there are not multiple slips.
No one's accusing you of there being multiple slips.
Yeah, I'm just.
Aquadanzo.
That's crazy.
Congratulations to Aqua.
That's crazy. Aquadanzo, best guest.
Our last.
You know what?
Non-video guest.
You know what I think? What's crazy is.
What's that?
How did the Hollywood Foreign Press Association know that he brought us snacks? The only guest that brought us snacks.
That's true.
This season.
That's true.
Now that we are in.
And he picked my movie, so I'm super supportive of this one.
Super supportive. Now that we are in the whatever theater we're in right now. Was the
Vista.
Now that we're in the Vista.
Yeah. On John Morant's Instagram Live.
On John Morant's Instagram Live, snacks are provided for us, which is great.
Yeah.
And Aqua does not know this. Because Aqua has not been here.
Correct.
And this is not normally where we do our podcast.
Right.
But where we do our podcast and here, they provide us with snacks. But Aqua brought us snacks.
Yeah.
He was like, if I'm going to talk about movies, I need some popcorn.
Maybe this is a makeup win because he's the only guest we've had this season who was not on one of our filmed episodes. So they're sort of HFP is trying to include him.
That's crazy. We've got some more guest awards.
Yeah,
we got some more guest awards.
He'll be
I'm not eating this.
He's technically eligible for worst guest.
Yeah, he's technically eligible for worst guest.
All right, worst guest. in season 6 of the Film versus Film podcast.
Worst
Now,
guest.
remember, that is made up entirely of guests that we've had on this season. We just went through the roster.
Just went through the roster.
We've
given
only
you all
be
names,
so many
all
names on this
9
one.
names. Once again, we do not make this decision.
I've got it right here.
It's the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Is that what I think it is?
It's Rob Bowen.
Rob Bowen.
Rob Bowen, season 2 guest.
Wow.
on our Glow Up film.
Worst guest, Rob
He
Bowen.
sweeps this award. This is like when Harry.
This is 6 years in a row. What is he, Michael Jordan?
he's going for that back to back.
What
to
is
back.
he, Joey Chestnut?
To back to back. I'll say this. This is like when they pulled Harry's name out of the Goblet of Fire, even though he wasn't old enough to be eligible. Leonard doesn't understand that reference. He doesn't watch the Harry Potter movies, but
no.
It's a good one. I gotta say, Rob, I don't know how you keep getting in our envelope. I don't know if you're conspiring with the HFPA, but I'm gonna make sure this never happens again. This is the last time I'm gonna read this name at an award show. I'm eating it. Okay? You're done, Rob.
I feel bad for your butthole.
Terrible guest. Just a terrible guest. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of paper cuts on the way out.
Damn, Rob Bowen sweeps the worst guest.
I don't know how he keeps reminding us what a shitty guest he was.
Talk about a glow up? No, it's a glow down, actually.
It's gonna make me blow up.
Yeah, because your butt's plugged
All right.
with paper.
We got one more guest-related award to give out, Leonard. I'm going to give this one to you. This is I'm not sure exactly what this means. This is the Hard Luck Loser Award.
The Hard Luck Loser
Which is strange for our
Award.
guests because it's usually you or I
Yeah.
who's losing. Usually you.
Usually me, as you can see, I'm wearing my punishment t-shirt from last season.
Yeah, stand up and let us see that full T-shirt, Leonard. Let's see. Let's get you in frame there. Let's make sure everyone can see that.
ass, so stop asking.
Which is weird because your kind of whole shtick is that you do eat
My
ass.
whole brand is I eat ass. My merch website is buttbuffet.com. And ever since you got me the shirt, I've kind of decided maybe I should change my brand.
to a
Maybe
guy who does not eat ass.
I mean, I'm still eating ass.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But maybe I won't talk about it as much.
The great thing about you losing again this season, which I just want to remind you and the folks at home, you did lose again this season, is that shirt gets to stay in your rotation for an entire other season of Film versus Film. But Leonard, let's talk about another Hard Luck Loser.
Our hard luck guest loser.
Yeah. I don't
Of
know
the
what it
season
means. I guess
is-
we're just picking on one of our guests.
Aquadanzo.
Aqua Danzo again?
This is a FVF Awards first.
Wow.
Our first ever 2-time winner.
But we're saying he's
But
a
he's
loser.
a loser.
But he's going to get 2 trophies.
How does that work?
He's going to get 2 Tom Cruises. I think, you know what? I think this is about the fact that we recorded every episode this season on video from
Yes.
Dr. Self Tapes in West Hollywood via Burbank. And I think it's the fact that Aqua missed out on a lot of the fun.
Yes.
He came to your apartment to film this in your living room.
Yes.
And everyone else has had a slightly higher class experience
Yes.
coming to
and
be a guest.
we
on
had a
Film
good
versus
time, but
Film.
it wasn't the same.
Wasn't a great
Oh,
time.
there's a little note here.
There's a note with the award. Interesting.
It's a note with the award saying that the Hollywood Foreign Press Association has demanded that we have Aquadanzo back and have them on screen.
Just so they can see what he looks like. They're probably just trying to get some diversity within their ranks. So they're like, let's bring out Aqua.
That makes
You know what I
sense.
mean?
That makes sense. I mean, his name is Aquadanzo.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Tired of white ass Quinn and Lur talking about Tom Cruise movies all the time.
and Stony.
And Stoney.
All right. Well, we have no choice. I guess Aquadanzo, his prize is he's coming back
in the mail.
He's coming back to film.
And we
versus
should say
film.
in defense of Stoney, he was so high, I'm not sure he knew he was white.
Yeah, I think he thought he was a golden retriever.
That's right. He thought he
Yeah.
was a dog.
He was like, I need a pup cup.
So
We're getting towards the end.
but we've got a very important award. This is sort of a lifetime achievement award type award, and I'm being told. Let me see this envelope. All right, let's see. Grab this. I mean, if it's lifetime achievement, there's no nominees. I think
Is that it? Is it in there?
it's in here. Got it. Stephen Root. Stephen Root gets the Character Actor Award.
Wow.
Now, Stephen Root, you just explained to me a few minutes ago, but it jogged my memory. He was our third criterion on every episode this season. He was the character actor whose
Yeah, you'd already forgot about that.
presence I kind of forgot about. He's such a blends into the background guy that you kind of forget.
Have you been watching? You watch Barry?
Of course.
I haven't watched a new season. I'm
not
waiting.
caught up either, but he's in it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Succession to end.
Continues to do good work. I think the problem is he does such good work and so varied.
That you don't even realize it.
Every guest we've had on this couch,
Every guest.
we say, is Stephen Root in this movie?
Was Stephen Root in either one of these movies?
Chris, are you familiar with the actor Stephen Root?
No.
No. Was Stephen Root in either of these films, Janine? Are you familiar with the actor Stephen Root?
Can I look him up?
Yeah,
You
look him up.
absolutely can. Ellery, do you know who Stephen Root is just by his name?
I do know
guarantee
who
you
Stephen
him.
Root. I do.
Yeah. Some people
He's-
don't. Some people haven't.
Was he the guy in Dodgeball?
Absolutely, yes.
And
Fuck
then Office.
yes.
Was he? Did Lur not know who Stephen
I
Root
think
was?
Lur may have been the one who did.
Okay, I
But
was
everyone else is like, who the fuck? And
Yeah.
I think that is a testament to his anonymity, but also the work that he does, because everyone immediately knew who he was once we name checked the same 3 or 4 roles every time.
And he's been in a few past picks of film versus film.
Yes.
Idiocracy?
Crucially, though, none this season.
None this season.
Yes, he was in Idiocracy. Did we Dodgeball? Have we talked Dodgeball before?
I think we did Dodgeball season 1.
If we haven't, we will. But he makes his way into a lot of our films. He's right in that sweet spot of when we were seeing movies, late 90s, early 2000s,
Yes.
through to today. So Stephen Root is not here to accept this award, unfortunately, as have none of our award winners been. But Leonard, you'll see him on the golf course, so you can give him his
I
award
will
in person.
personally hand him the award that better be to my exact specifications.
And then Dermot Mulroney is going to be like, I don't know if you guys have realized this, but every winner of the Film versus Film Awards for the past 6 awards has had blue eyes. I'd be like, Dermot, take a break, man. Maybe take a couple strokes off his.
Whoa. We're only supposed to talk about eyes so much. We're only supposed to talk about eyes so much.
Okay.
Because, with Jordan, Michael Jordan and his eyes and everybody making fun of his eyes.
Oh, what's going on with that?
I don't know.
Ja? Does Ja know?
Yeah, we have Ja
Ja
here.
is pointing a gun straight at me.
We have we have Ja Wick here. He is protecting us from Michael Jordan just in case he shows up.
People call him Ja Wick now. That's hilarious. I hadn't seen that. We thank Ja Wick, who, as far as I know, has no association with the Vista Theater, currently under renovation to be reopened at a later date.
No, but
to
he
be
is
determined.
here
But
on his live holding a gun.
I guess he's got the time. Yeah, just 6 feet out of frame are the most guns you've ever seen this side of an NRA convention.
And he has 3 iPhones switching cameras.
Yeah.
He has just multiple iPhones.
He's live on multiple
on
accounts right now.
on every iPhone.
But we thank him for hosting
Thank
this
you.
one because unfortunately ABC did not ask us back.
They did not ask us back after what happened last
We're happy
time.
to be live.
That was the last, because we were in a park. We had to go to a park.
We had to go to a park.
Yeah.
We've been in some sad places.
We've been some sad places.
This theater is nice though.
This theater is nice. It's cool.
Leonard, we've got one last piece of business before we can kind of start to close things out, and that is, sadly, we want to remember those that we lost in this past season of Film versus Film.
Yeah, it's a sad time, in Hollywood, and every award season we have to mention
Yeah.
those that we lost, and I just want to say there were some valuable lessons we learned this season, okay? And that is keep your physical media.
Keep your
all right?
physical media, that's right.
Keep your physical media. There are a lot of movies out there that we lost this year that are no longer available to stream.
Kill Bill.
You can't,
Volumes
even, you
1
can't
and 2.
stream it anyway. You can't even pay to stream it.
Movie doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
You know what, Leonard? We could talk about it, but let's cut to a video clip.
Well,
This is an in memoriam for those that we lost this year on this season of Film vs. Film. All right. I'm sorry to all those that we lost. Thank you, and we honor your sacrifice and your contribution to film. Leonard, I'm just eating these now because they're good. Do you want one?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I think that's most of the business that we have.
yeah, surprisingly, my Michael Jordan beeper hasn't gone off, so I don't think he's within
Yeah, no, ever since we had him air tagged, it's been a lot easier to keep
Yes.
track of where he is at all
where
times.
he is at all times.
Yeah.
And, apparently I heard there were some bookies out there who he had contacted about bets on these awards.
Oh, shit.
And I hope that they did not allow him to play because I think he might be upset about some of these picks.
Yeah, there's no way he had Aqua as a 2-time winner.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. And
I
if
mean-
he had any parlays, they got crushed by Blazing Saddles.
Oh, absolutely.
Anybody, like, I mean, I lost a couple bets today. So,
I feel like you're not allowed to bet on these as the host, but that's okay.
yeah, that's right. I don't bet. I don't bet on this.
I feel like Michael Jordan hasn't seen a film since Space Jam, since the premiere of Space Jam in 1996.
You don't think he saw the remake?
No, I think he and LeBron. I think they have like they're cool.
You don't think he saw it just to be like, nah, mine was better?
I think he heard from some reliable sources that it was
I mean,
trash.
Don Cheadle's is in the remake.
LeBron James in Space Jam 2 makes Michael Jordan in Space Jam look like Marlon Brando in The Godfather.
Wait, it's Space Jam 2? It's not just a remake?
A New Legacy, whatever it's called.
Oh,
It's not a
Space Jam,
remake. It's like a reboot or something.
Yeah, a reboot.
Yeah. Bugs
think-
never mentions
you
knowing
don't-
Michael
you
Jordan
don't
to
think-
my memory.
You don't think Michael Jordan watched the new White Man Can't Jump?
No. I think Michael Jordan played in the
You don't
NBA.
you don't think Michael Jordan bumping Jack Harlow?
He played in the NBA for 20 years. He knows white men can't jump. He doesn't need to see a Jack Harlow movie to figure that out.
All right, I got a quick question for you. Do you think Shaquille O'Neal has ever used a printer in his life?
I don't think
He
so.
has a sponsorship deal with Epsom Printing. You go into a Best Buy, there's a big 7-foot cutout of Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, okay.
Do you think he's ever used a printer himself
No.
to print something
No.
in his entire life?
No, I think the time when home printers became popular coincides with him already being a big star.
Exactly.
So he's always had a printer guy.
Exactly.
You know?
I don't think he's ever used
Like
a printer
some
in his
people
life.
in their entourage has a guy that holds the drugs.
Yeah.
Shaq has a guy that prints out his tickets to, you know,
I mean, I
Mamma
don't know.
Mia.
We might be starting a new basketball beef here, but luckily we've got Ja Wick.
We love Shaq.
We've got Ja Wick.
We love Ja.
Please don't come for us,
Please
Shaq.
lower your gun.
But if I do see you, Shaquille O'Neal, that is the first thing I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a printer? And can I get a free slice of Papa John pizza?
And do you use the general insurance?
Oh, he does. I think he does actually.
You
use
think
the
he does
general.
use
Yes,
it?
he does use the general. It's free insurance.
Sure.
He's not paying for it.
That's true.
They probably just insure his whole family.
Well, oh shit. Oh, did you just get a little vibration on your
my
Apple
God.
Watch? Michael Jordan is within 500 feet of this theater right now.
okay.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
Ja, thank you very much. I'm just gonna
John,
take some
please,
of these.
please put the safety on, John.
I'm just gonna
please.
take some of these for
No,
the.
doesn't quit. Oh my God!
Thank
No,
you
we
very
gotta-
much.
We gotta go. Okay, Jordan. Oh God, he's getting closer.
We'll be back with a bonus episode. We got Leonard's Punishment coming up. We're
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much looking forward to what we've got in store for the rest of this season. Thank you to everyone who's watched so far. More to come. Okay.